Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this. And I thought I'd give you my thoughts on the Nintendo E3 press conference, which happened probably about 12 hours ago now. This press conference was absolutely garbage, and I will tell you why. Because Nintendo should have went in there with the mentality that we need to tell you all that we can about the Wii U, and we can sell it to you. And they didn't do that. They came in there, told us information that everyone already knew, and tried to sell the thing on third-party software, which is a mistake because Nintendo have great first-party. I had an open mind going into this. Sure, before this I had no interest in a Wii U at all. Still have no interest in a Wii U, and I thought, well, maybe if they can show some good features on it and show some good first-party games, then I might be interested. But I'm not interested at all. And as you watch it, you'll realize how far behind they are. Oh, we've got this multiplayer system, and we've got third-party games. It's like, goddamn, the Xbox and the PlayStation have been doing this for the past 10 years, Nintendo. It's ridiculous. And when they first came out, they announced Pikmin. That was their big first-party game that they announced was Pikmin. They announced the new Mario Brothers, which is a staple. And later on in the press conference, he said that all that they shown was at the launch window. So I'm thinking that the launch window and the launch for the Nintendo Wii U, which is to be determined, is going to be terrible because they haven't got any games for it. They haven't got anything for it. They haven't even got a price for it yet. It's ridiculous that the press conferences were so bad. It was terrible. All they showed was B-roll footage. They had one instance where people were actually on the stage, actually playing the Wii U. And you know what they were playing? Just Dance 4 or whatever it was. And this is the killer. The people that are actually going to buy this system or think about buying this system, aka the casual market, they might tune in to watch IGN or game trailers and they'll see Just Dance 3. And you know what they're playing it with? Wii remotes. How much is that going to confuse people? They had one person. You can play with like 5 people or something. And one person has the Wii U remote. And he's supposed to select the dances that everyone does. So I don't know who at a party wants to be Nigel No Friends and stand in the corner pushing buttons on a Wii U pad instead of up there with the other people. But that sounds horrible. Then, look, this is a thing. Now, I understand that Nintendo people, they all speak Japanese, not very much English. I can understand that. But when you're doing a press conference, you need to do one of two things. You either need to just not have them there and have people who can speak fluent English, which you're not going to do because Miyamoto and Iwata, who wasn't even there, they're icons in this video game industry. So, okay, have them there. But don't have somebody translating over the top of them and at the same volume level. That is what they had. They had this last year, and it's very hard to focus on what the English guy's saying, or very hard to understand what the English guy's saying, because instead of like most translators, the Japanese guy will say a full sentence, and then the English guy will say that sentence back. Now, I understand why you wouldn't do that because it would take up so much time. So they're talking over the top of each other, but the volume levels are exactly the same. And it's hard to understand, and you get lost, and it's just ridiculous, and especially for what they were trying to explain. But yeah, they showed nothing, which is strange because as soon as Reggie came out, they said, we have so much to tell you guys about that we simply couldn't fit it in the press conference, and continued to show jack shit. They didn't announce anything for the Nintendo 3DS, nothing of interest, but they kept plugging this website that you can go in tomorrow, and they're going to have a full hour dedicated to the 3DS, which I have no interest in now whatsoever. It was terrible. If this is your big chance to announce that when it's coming out, the price, the launch party games, because it's coming out this Christmas apparently, it's going to fall flat on its face. Then, Nintendo Land is supposed to be their big thing, which is like a theme park, which is full of mini games. I don't understand why you would make that your big thing. And you know what they closed with? They closed E3, and I kid you not, you can even watch it on IGN or wherever. Microsoft Xbox, they closed with Call of Duty. Sony closed with The Last of Us. You know what Nintendo closed with? A fireworks display in a game. Yeah. There was no Zelda. There was no Mario. There was no Donkey Kong. There was no nothing. It was just third-party crap that's everyone played before. There was a Batman. They're going to announce, I think, Assassin's Creed, Mass Effect 3. Wow. I mean, if the people who have a Wii wanted to play those games, like hardcore games, I'm pretty confident that they would have gone out now and bought an Xbox 360 or a PlayStation 3. So you fucked it, Nintendo. You fucked it so bad that I will be surprised if you have a. I would be surprised if you have a bad launch. You're going to have a shit launch, and that is a fact. Because you have, it's just terrible. Seriously, go back and watch it. They've done nothing to help their cause at all. Nothing. So, if I had to give them a grade or rate them out of 10, I'd probably give them a 3 out of 10 and give them an F. Because the only thing, they didn't have to be like Sony and Microsoft and announce heaps and heaps and heaps of games to keep their console fresh. They had to sell their console to you. And they haven't done that. They have not done that. And that was the key thing. So I'd like to hear what you guys thought of the press conference. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Au revoir.